All right. Well, now let's jump to this fire slate we have.
Fire.
YouTube.com/the college experience.
By the way, oh my God, the San Jose State game, the fire alarm was going off for like 10 minutes. Our guy Rocco Miller posted this. They had to evacuate the entire building and the game got delayed.
Oh, that's probably why they lost, because they had a lead. They got to look into that.
Oh, it's incredible. The game didn't start yet. It was in the pregame during warmups. Incredible.
Oh, was it? Why did I thought I read a tweet that it was later. Okay.
Tremendous.
Florida International is heading. We only have like 7 games, so I mean,
8.
Okay.
And a ball.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start right here because these Sunblazers, FIU, they're heading to Houston, Texas, take on Rice and Rob Lanier there. I'm gonna lay it. I think Rice was solid last year. I like the coaching hire. Lay the 5.5. These Sunblazers aren't gonna know what the hell to do when they get down there to Houston, Texas. All right. What are you doing here, Mac? Lock.
I'll join you. Yeah, I'll join you.
Yeah.
First game. I think they come out and make a statement. FIU has been so up and down during Ballard's era. So yeah, give me Rice.
Who is gonna bring us cash? The Rice Owls. That's who. Phoenix, don't you dare try to take the Sunblazers and ruin this moment.
Play the Friends music. This is a triple lock, boys.
There yes. Now we are talking
final.
Triple lock on the Rice Owls, folks. Get on over there.
Pretty similar handicap for me as the Colby. I like the Lanier hire. I think they got a great hire that just kind of fell right into their lap, kind of in the same area of where they're playing around. But I think there's plenty of talent that comes in through the transfer portal for this roster. 8-game slate. I'm a little bit higher on Rice is talent and compared to the Fighting Pit Bulls. So yeah.
Bethune-Cookman, Reggie Theus, and that Charles Barkley money. Just doing Subway commercials and just fucking throwing money out there. Daytona Beach, clean yourself up. Bethune-Cookman. Somebody, can we get Charles Barkley saw Ed Reed's video and says, could someone clean his damn office? Bethune-Cookman's getting 28.5 in Lubbock. Give me the points. I'm buying into this Reggie Theus fun. All right, give me the points. You got that money. It's like SMU in football. You start getting money, you got my attention. All right, at this Supermarkets Arena. All right, blue light special. What the hell's going on here? You're messing with the slides. Give me Bethune-Cookman. Mac, don't just play the Big 12 because they're the Big 12. Think about this one. Bethune's gonna hit. What are you doing here?
Did you not watch the Big 12 HBCU challenge tonight? The only one that covered was Mississippi Valley State.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Lay it, and get it before it goes to 30. I will say, how about we said get McNeese at 6.5 last night, then it closes at 10 exactly, and then they lose outright.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, this is fucking CLV." I look like a genius, and then I go, "Wow, they lost outright."
College basketball is back.
Texas Tech by 35-40.
Yeah, you also know what Colby didn't watch. He didn't watch the SWAC preview because both Mac and I weren't quite buying into Bethune-Cookman, and we both called that Colby would be riding the Reggie Theus train early and often this season. So
damn right.
I think this is a hell of a lot of points. I'm not going to lock it, but I really like this Texas Tech team today, this year. So I'm going to lay it.
I'll bet this.
Oh, battle.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh, you're going to get fucked up in Lubbock.
This Texas Tech wins by 24. All right. Write it. All right. Where the hell's this battle music? It's somewhere here out in this universe. We got a battle in Lubbock, Dundee, with these Wildcats. Mac with the Red Raiders. All right, moving along. Purple Aces of Evansville are heading into Denton, Texas. Take on the Mean Green. North Texas laying 12.5. It's a big number for a team that scores like 44 points a game.
I know.
Give me the points at Evansville. Do I like it? No, I don't. Will I bet it? Yes, I will. Mac, what are you doing here?
The problem with Evansville is they're so young.
They suck.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep laying it with these home teams. North Texas, we can battle again. Give me the Mean Green. I'm high on North Texas. They're old as shit this year. I like their team.
We got a battle. It's like the UVA principles. You know what I mean? Like, how many points can they really score here?
70 to 52.
I'm going to lay with North Texas too. I just think the defense put the clamps on the Purple Aces early. We'll see about North Texas's offense, but this is a game that I don't really feel swayed to pick one side or the other. So I'm gonna take North Texas.
The Privateers, that fire ass logo, heading to Manhattan. This is where we will lay the 27. I don't know. They could cover this. I don't know. You got to lay it. I think I got to lay some of these gigantic, ridiculous games. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah. So new head coach coming into the Privateers, coming over from Texas Southern, man. I think this is a statement game for Jerome Tang. Disappointing year last year. Lay it. K-State, Big 12.
Beanick?
Just by a virtue of this being an 8-game slate, this is the Cocktail Napkin's biggest edge on a game. Mac and I were a little bit lower on New Orleans than some computers. I was relatively high on Kansas State, so it gives me reason to play this. The Cocktail Napkin would list this game at -36. I don't know if I would go that far, but give me this thing at like -33. Play the Wildcats. I'm locking this up.
Let's go. I'm joining. Cats, baby.
I mean, I'm joining you too, just because what the hell else am I going to do? There is a couple Maction college football games. Subscribe to the College Football Experience, folks.
Yes.
K-State minus the points. Let's go. Central Arkansas is heading to BYU. BYU is laying 30 points.
Yeah.
Mac, this is the one Big 12 team that Mac doesn't like.
I'm taking the 30. I know it's a lit place, but 30 points, brand new head coach.
I know.
Give me Central Arkansas. I mean, I don't like this game, but give me the 30 Central Arkansas. I'm probably going to bet this thing too. What are you doing here?
God damn. Central Arkansas. I like the hire of Schulman, but they're so young. Now they got to go to Provo. They're going to get killed. Lay it. Remember BYU was fucking these teams up last year in Provo.
Yes, they were.
That place is going to be on fire. Lay it.
Beanick?
Yeah, I'm going to lay it with the Cougs too. I think this is another one of those large games with the brand new head coach. They might just obliterate Central Arkansas. So lay it. No bet though.
Idaho State, the Bengals are heading to Tempe. We're at Arizona State. I told you I bought into the hype. Lay the 20 with the Sun Devils.
Colby, did you not see
lock it up.
Me trying to fire extinguish the hype last week?
No, just because that's some bullshit. We saw Georgia dominate, and look, Georgia barely beats Tennessee Tech. All right, these preseason games are for the birds. All right,
Hurley literally said, "This was the quote from Hurley." You look at them; they only played their All-American like 18 minutes today, and you look at us and you go, "Oh shit." That was his literal quote.
I think he got his team's attention.
I think so too. This is actually one of the ones I feel best about.
It was a much needed like cold water in the face in the early morning. Like let's get our shit together. Lay the points with Arizona State, but this is nothing. I don't want to touch this with 10-foot.
I love this one.
I like this one too. Lay the 20. I feel pretty damn good about it. Probably my favorite play. Probably my favorite play.
Arizona State lost an exhibition to Duke that was televised 107-49.
I know that makes me like him more.
I know. She was just asking if Arizona State was legit, and I was just.
I thought you were trying to make a point because I'm like, yeah, they got embarrassed. Now they're going to be ready to take it out on the fucking Bengals.
That's why I'm laying the points, but I'm not betting it. I don't want anything to do with this team.
Let's go to San Francisco with that fantastic logo. Back to the days. Who was that? Elgin Baylor that played there? Who the fuck played there? Chamberlain? I don't know. One of these guys. No. It's Chamberlain, right? It's Chamberlain. I don't know. Someone.
No, Bill Russell. Bill
Russell. Damn it! It's too late over here. What the hell's going on? Cal Poly is catching 22 against the Dons. You know I love the Dons. Love their program. Just wish they'd start their football program back up. But Cal Poly obviously was a disaster the past couple years. 22 is a big ass number. Give me the Mustangs plus 22. This is a rivalry game. You got San Luis Obispo is right down the road. Give me the 22. Don't feel amazing about it, but give me the 22. Mac, what are you doing here?
Mike DeGeorge, first game.
Yeah.
I think San Fran's gonna put it on him. Lay it. Chalk City over here, 7 for 7 on favorites. I don't think I've
God. Is that Patty C over there? Beanick, what are you doing here?
I'm evolving with the times.
Yeah, Mike DeGeorge was another guy that we circled in our conference preview series. He comes in from Colorado Mesa, brings in 4 guys from a really good junior college team last year. But like we mentioned, I think off the top of my head, the D2 junior college coaches that dominated those kind of ranks that came in the D1, they went 1-2 outright, 1-2 against the spread on opening night. 2 of them got blown out. 1 of them just edged out a victory. I'm going to go and lay the points here. I just think it's going to take these guys a little bit more time to instill a winning culture.
A lot of chalk in the air over there. Final game on the slate. UC Davis, who Beanick's already talked a ton of shit about. They're heading to Seattle. Great Osabor after the underdog fantasy moment. Washington.
Was it wrong?
The Huskies are laying 13.5. I'm going to back you. I'm going to lock up Washington minus 13.5. Washington. You know, I like the coaching hire. You know, I like the portal gets and some NIL that apparently came out of nowhere for their basketball program. I'm going to lay the 13.5. I feel decent about it. Give me a 20-point win in Seattle. Lock it up. Mac, what are you doing?
I got to go a dog here. Let's go Jim Les. They got some experience coming back. I got to see it from expectations now with Sprinkle at the high major. Give me UC Davis, baby. I'll battle you here.
That's been my angle on Sprinkle every time he's taken a step up in competition level. But this is a similar non-conference opponent is what I was talking about with Great Ospor. I'm going to say it again with Sprinkle here. I think we should keep the same kind of expectations here in the non-conference games. I think Washington puts it on Davis early in the opener in front of the home crowd. They get this thing going. They get the fan base behind them. I think the Huskies cover this one easy. Lay it. Lock it.
We got a battle. Dundee, Beanick, riding with the Huskies. Shout out to my dog Muddy Waters, part Husky.
There we go.
Max going with UC Davis and the former Sacramento King and Chicago Bull, Jim Les. Folks, that's our slate.
What's your favorite lock?
I think it's Arizona State. Arizona State. Mac?
Trump. Oh, wait. I'll go. Had to throw that in there.
I did have. My wife's Colombian, and she was on speakerphone, and like one of her friends was like, "If you had to bet on who's the next president," I was like, if you're forcing me to teeter on who's going to be the next president,
a lean cock,
yeah,
whatever.
I if I had to place that wager, I think it would be DT. Beanick, who you wagering on when it comes to the presidency?
My Kansas State minus 27.
Bill Snyder.
I would like to place a future though. on Vivek Ramaswamy. However you say that kid's last name.
What college basketball coach would be the best president?
Tom Izzo.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm a rival fan, and I'm saying Tom Izzo 100%.
He's got compassion.
I mean, I like Tom Izzo too.
I like Izzo. Not Calipari.
Calipari seems like a politician, though. He'd be like more of the same of what we've been having, and just in general in this country over the past 20 years, 30 years.
He'd fit right in. Full of shit. I'm with you on Arizona State, Colby. I think that's my favorite play. I think Hurley got their attention. They're going to kill the Bengals.
A couple of I took Kansas State. I'm going to lay it with Kansas State.
Oh, yeah.
I think they run it up.
I'm sorry.
Just a couple of plugs. Pre-game show every single night, 1 hour before tips for most of the games. We're going to go 6 p.m. Eastern. That'll be a regular scheduled show. We encourage you guys to check it out because there was a bunch of injury information that came out throughout the day that we were able to talk about during that. A lot of line movement that we were able to make fun of, and Mac even called it that he would end up losing a pick when he had like 2 possessions worth of line movement. So you got a fire first half money line pick from Troy. That show is great. So check it out. Come around. We've got a rotating cast. Mac's going to be hosting most of them, and we've got 6 guys that are going to contribute to it. So good stuff. They're all in depth on the matches, and it'll be fun.
Hell yeah. Check it all out, folks. Give Noah Beanick a follow on Twitter at NoahB77. Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. College Basketball Experience is on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Check out the College Football Experience, the FCS College Football Experience, the College Baseball Experience, and all the other good stuff. Sports Gambling Podcast and the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is putting out. Check it all out, folks. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's this thing called outro stuff that we got to do.
200 live at 3 p.m. By the way, drop a like, hit subscribe. You guys are the real ones.
Yeah, let's go. And till next time, tomorrow night. All right. Well, I'm gonna make it up here. I feel like this is a good day to get out of debt after today. Anyway. Till next time.
Now we got a problem.
This is the College Basketball Experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we out of here.
Yeah. I know I'm out of my mind. I've lost my mind. I'm just ahead of my time. I know I'm out of my mind. Rockin' at first was hell without vodka. I pop up in spots, they screaming, you clockwork. I'm dilated, the fuck off, I ain't doing it. Before Weatherman dropped, they thought I might have ruined it. Elusive, I just deny rumors. Smile and give punchlines with dry humor. See what the future brings. In 03, I got on MT.